What's going on, y'all? Cutty from Cutty TV. I have the pleasure to sit down with the man of Vegas, the inside man. Anything you need Vegas, you need to be talking to this man right here, and that's exactly why he's on this platform. Inside man, what's going on, baby?
Another day, another dollar, Cutty. Great to be here, man.
Oh, for sure. I'm just happy to have you, honestly.
Yes,
So I came across you before I came out to Vegas. I loved the movement. I loved everything that you was doing. I immediately pulled up to the headquarters when you first started it. And I was just amazed by the idea, and that's exactly where we are right now. We're at the Inside Man headquarters in Las Vegas, 1921 Western Ave. If you want to do anything esports, if you want to throw an event, or if you want to get better at poker, anything, come on down and come visit the Inside Man headquarters. This is where you need to be at. But the story doesn't start with Vegas, though. A lot of people think that you started in Vegas because you've been out here for more than 20 years, but your grind started early in New York City. So can you give us like the beginning of the Inside Man era?
Yeah, I mean, I'm from Westchester, New York, born and raised. Left right after 9/11. So, when I was 16, I was heading down to the city, taking the Metro North down there. So I spent a lot of time in the city at a young age. Was in nightclubs, was in that environment at a young age in New York, and was bartending at 17, was on the street handing out flyers at 16. So I was involved in the entertainment industry at a very young age. I was also bartending and waiting on tables. So me moving to Vegas was a very easy transition work-wise, and then personally-wise, I had a lot of family out here. I've been coming out to Vegas since I was 8 years old. So my dream was always to come out here. What happened with 9/11 kind of sped things up. It was my first year of college. I ended up not going to college because of what happened, and here I am now, 20 years later.
Wow. So I can tell the grind from now had to be different from the grind 20 years ago. Because I watch old Vegas movies and they don't have all of these casinos and hotels they have now. Give us an insight when you first came to Vegas, especially come from New York City, because New York City is nightlife capital. And then you come to Vegas, of course it's entertainment city, but give us an insight on how it was 20 years ago when you first started.
So one of my first jobs out here was on the Strip at the Luxor Steakhouse. And thinking back then, there were not a lot of clubs like we have today. A lot of the casinos weren't involved in the club industry just yet. They were starting to, but it wasn't like it is today where there's 3 clubs in every casino and entertainment is a major, large factor. Back then, Vegas was a lot different. It was more focused on catering to the customer, catering to gambling. You still had the shows and everything and stuff like that, but it's nothing like it is today. It's a time warp from 2001 to what it is now, and what Vegas has transformed into, which is always been the entertainment capital of the world, but it's a lot more things now besides that. Right. Now we're the sports entertainment capital of the world. I believe we're the cannabis entertainment capital of the world. Just real estate out here, the quality of life. It's a great city to live in.
For sure, 100%. Vegas definitely has a lot of great things going on. What would you say is like the biggest strength that you have in Las Vegas, and then what is something that you feel like is a weakness for you? Just doing what you do out here with the poker, with the events, and
I mean, if you're a driven, motivational person, you don't think you have any weakness. So I definitely have my flaws, but when it comes to my abilities and my belief in myself as an entrepreneur, I think anything I do turns into gold. I literally have that mentality. Right. So, and again, that comes with a lot of experiences, a lot of failings, a lot of up and downs. But in regards to your question, I mean, there's a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Distractions in Vegas. Yeah. A lot of distractions in Vegas. Gambling, alcohol, 24/7ness, girls, a lot of things you can lose your money on. A lot of schemers out here. A lot of things, a lot of things that can go wrong out here. And those things have gone wrong for me, and I've always bounced back from them. But now I just been in a mindset for the last 5 years that I'm just like so on point and so on focus and just believe in myself so much. I literally believe in myself so much, and I have so much confidence in myself that that's definitely my biggest not flaw, but I think it's my biggest quality, my biggest strength. Yeah.
Okay.